The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Daniels. He gets this one to McLaurin. And this one does not go far.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Looked like defense had done enough to hold them on that play. Credit that first down to a good initial effort and second effort to keep fighting to go get that extra yard needed.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Slot man in motion right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. The handoff on 3rd and short. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Keeping it on an option to the right. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. They'll try and punch it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pull out in front further. 13-zip. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Grant with this return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. On play action now, McCarthy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Got to figure out this third down here. McCarthy throwing here. Completed over the middle. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a one-score game in the first half. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll run here from the gun. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Out of the gun, Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets it forward and still about a yard out of that. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Daniels from the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Worked through his progression. Nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. And we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock. but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Finds a seam down the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They send a man in motion. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Bryant with this return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Complete, it's McLaurin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first, with some room to spare.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completes this one to Chase. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll run here on 1st down. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They give it to him again. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Grant with this return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Taken in by Harrison. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's McCarthy to throw. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the Commanders' 31-yard line.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Running for the marker on second. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie this game at 21. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. Lone back gets the handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a lead just before the end of the third. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Grant with this return. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, right at the 25 to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, McCarthy finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Here's Carter on the return. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds his man, Chase. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This one taken in by Chase. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Now a give on the counter. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw. This gets the 1st and more. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's got him. That's Addison. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings in range for a game-winning score. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. So now here's 3rd and 5. They've got a man in motion. Now to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss. Minnesota spends its second time out here, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Setting up to pass. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
It's a dime look by the Vikings. 3rd down coming. Here he is to throw. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling. And they say catch. Great play. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Made 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Running it now out of the gun. And they'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
A game of 9 yards. And the Commanders' 1st down.
Here's the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Right up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. This from 30 yards out. That one is good! And he drills the chip shot to win them this game! So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Commanders as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.